And we are recording. My window is there. Trading view. Nice. So, so. Just quickly. I actually did this yesterday, but I'm gonna quickly go through it today again, since it's the first days of the month. So let's go here. See what we have. Anything interesting? 1 to 1 hour chart here. Yes. Ooh, what is this? 680R. Oops. Nah. Hmm. 1780R. Nice base. Well, I'm gonna find this in a few weeks maybe, if it's still up here. Right now it wasn't really a clear base, it's just grinding higher. This one already have my list. Okay, what about this one? Already got on my list. The one that had low odds of going higher. Saw the first entry, didn't act on it here. This day. Could have gotten in with a 3% risk. And now it is up 10 plus R. 10 times your risk. Bad read, I guess, from me. Bad read. Look beautiful on the weekly, actually. We'll see if it goes higher. I mean, if anything, it's gonna go hit the 200 week at around $20 to $25. Would be my guess. It's finally turning around. The one that I bought here, but I sold it the next day. Wait, APRN. Nope. If anything, the entry was here. And now it feels like it's hitting a lot of resistance. It's too fast. But who knows? It's actually quite warm outside. Actually really warm. Yeah. I'm just going quickly through these. I don't want this video to be about my scanning. So I'll do a more proper job. Maybe next week or in 2 weeks. Right now, it's a Swedish stock. Actually starting to look really beautiful. But still needs some time. Bam. Ooh. I changed some criteria to allow a bit more stocks in, so I haven't really looked through them. I'm just looking if there's anything that looks perfect now, but the odds of anything looking perfect now is really low because the market is falling. But some things are holding up really nice. Same Swedish stock. Envos. Holding up on the weekly. Did not fall down, it came back. That's pretty interesting. So give this, until November maybe, and it could be some nice range if it stays up here. So nothing there, for me to take a look on right now. So let's go through my list that I have right now. If there's anything that I want to trade today. Still recording? Yeah. Recording. There's squirrels right next to me. And yesterday there were 3 mooses. 3 moose across the road. Right now I don't see any though. Man, it is warm. Oh, it is warm. All right. That's better. I can work like this. Yeah, I think this one is good next week, if anything. Where is it? Yeah, it could have a little bit of a pop to the maybe to the $2 area, like a 50 to 80% move, depending on the entry. This one is interesting. It's going straight up, but it's also in a macro downtrend. Really crap. So I'll see if it sets up in any way, shape or form. Right now it's just going straight up. Not really sure. Some good earnings and any news. Earnings flash, yeah, I don't know. All I care about is if the price hold up and creates a range. PFIE weekly has a history of going very extended and then going straight back down. Riding the weekly, kind of riding the weekly. As long as it rides the weekly and closes above, it's nice. So right now it is 1 or 2 weeks away from maybe going next leg higher up to the $4 area. So let's say you get in at 280 maybe, or maybe 40% move. Definitely a 10R trade if you get like a 4% risk. Okay. It is so illiquid, but I don't like that it didn't really have a super clear range on the 1 hour chart. You have like this range right here. And then the undercut of that range here, and it came back. So someone is buying this up. Came from a really nice base. They can make a few legs. Get to the anything really, but 10. Can even go to the $18 area maybe. So where was the entry? Well, you just gapped up here, like no transactions. So maybe there will be something better in a few days, because it is holding up here. I'm just gonna it's a tough one. Just keep on going down. Same as this one, which I told myself, oh, it's not gonna go higher, but then this one actually created a beautiful range here. Beautiful range. Then it took it out and the entry was there, bouncing off the 20-day and the 10-week. But it's hard when the market is overall falling, and it's hard to trust these plays. I mean, they shouldn't be going, but that also proves that they are so strong that they can't fall. So it's tough to decide. Like in this market, I'd rather find intraday opportunities to quickly take my profits than hoping and holding that it's gonna go higher. Even though you get a super nice entry with a good risk reward, it's just hard to trust them when the market is overall falling. And if anything, I missed this entry. I miss watching it now. There's not gonna be anything. I mean, this probably was the entry, if anything, until the $20-30 area. Ooh. Carvana lost momentum, closed under the 10-week, so not gonna act on this unless it creates a big weekly range here. Maybe something like this, and it holds here, then that could be good for the next move, if there is any. APLT looking super good in Oh, wow, this is actually really nice. This reminds me of how long is this base? When did it go under? It's not as long of a base. It's almost a 2-year base. But look at CLL. Wait, which one was it? SCLNE. Look at this one. On the weekly, here. This is like the area where it broke down and stayed under. But when it came above, created a weekly range here for 1, 2, 3 weeks. Beautiful flag here. And then it did 350% or something like that from that entry. So you can see the similarity where we, let's see, on the left shoulder here, where we quickly see the top there. We pierced it. So you could have just left an alarm above this top and waited for 2-3 years, and then it finally hit the alarm, and then you get the flag with a super nice entry on the 1 hour chart. So APLT, just the base is not the same length, but we just took out this shoulder here, and the volume is coming in. Man, this is a really good one, super good. If it stays up here, and let the 20-day catch up with the 10 weekly. Oh my god, I'm spitting at the screen. I'm getting so excited. I'm getting so excited. This is gold. Not gold today, but it is, man, I don't know. This market is pink. Fuck, it's warm. So in a few weeks, that can be really nice. Can be really nice. And look at the air. Man, this can go to, $10. $8 to $10 in a few months. Yeah, $10. But nothing today. But for sure, this one is gonna be super interesting. SLNO, I traded this yesterday. I'm trying the same things that I've been trying before, but I'm trying it on a bigger time frame on the entry. Like, instead of entering on the 2-minute time frame, I'm using the 1 hour and the 15-minute time frame combined with the daily to get the idea to work. So that keeps me from overtrading, which I've done last week a lot. It's really good at the beginning of the week. Cut my losses. My gains were 3, 4, 5R, and then I gave it all back in 2 days because I overtraded and the market just fell. So now I'm trying to, like I said, zoom out a bit, but still look at the bigger picture, but not enter on, try to get that trigger. I might get the same risk reward, but I'm entering based on something else. So, but I traded this one and was actually up 5R, and then it's quickly reversed, and I took the loss. What's interesting here though is that I wanted this to go so bad. I didn't really cut my loss right away. I waited. It was still within my risk. So it was under this area, the 28 area. And then finally the hour closed. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna set my stop now, the hard stop. But then I still didn't set it. I was like, what if it wicks on a 1 minute? And then it hit my alarm where, well, it would have stopped out. And I saw it didn't wick, it just stay there, and I sold right away. So I got out for a about 1 hour loss, maybe a bit more with my size account right now, but didn't work. Took my loss, which is nice. And this one was based on the 4-hour chart because it's too early on the daily, but I've seen a few stocks the last couple of days where it respected the 4-hour chart. So my idea was that it would pop from here over and create a multi-day breakout. It never did though. It tried, but it quickly reversed. So this one could be really nice in a few days. One of them that have been just respecting the 4-hour is this one here. It looked way too early on the daily chart, but it created this beautiful wedge, which I didn't act on because I was like, well, it's too early on the daily, so I'm not gonna take it. But guess what? It worked. So, that's a 300% move in 2 days. I don't know. Man, look at that. Get that entry. Get like a 5% risk. That's insane. Insane. So, gotta respect the charts and tight ranges. Let's go down. Oh yeah, today. What am I trading today? So I'm gonna mark. Ooh, I have all of these to look for as well. Gonna mark all of this red. And let's quickly go through these, see what I'm trading today. No. I need to see the 1 hour as well. Absolutely nothing. Ooh, this one though. Is this a week? Oh yeah. Yeah, right. I'm saving this one in case it wants to break out of this area. I actually think this area is interesting if it comes up. If it hits this alarm and creates a 1 hour range with some volume, that could be the entry for a big move. 80%. Yeah. So I'm gonna mark this blue, just so that, you know, I'm watching it. Man, I've been watching this for so long, waiting for this range to develop, but then it just split and fell down. I don't know, the charts always get fucked up on the splits. But they can also do some after split pump, which I've seen a lot, but of course you need the volume and the range for that to happen. I like that it spiked under, so nice volume, came back, closed above. So it could actually... Weak goes green there. I guess, you know, it could be interesting to keep an eye on if it hits this alarm, but I don't know. Man. This is some scary charts. Ooh, but I'm seeing something. Which is this. So, if anything... Yeah. I guess I need some volume, like ending volume. But I'm gonna keep this range here, and... I don't think it's just gonna bounce right away in this market. I'm probably guessing that it's gonna create a weekly range and then maybe bounce if anything. But I'm not gonna buy this on like a green, red to green move. It's not the kind of market. At least I think. What is this? Is it gapping? Ooh. So this one I've been waiting for. Yeah, you see this? Bounce, try to go here, and then it fell. Look at this volume. People giving up, and then created this range, and we are flagging with some nice volume the day before. That's super nice. So this one is for sure a candidate for today. This one I'm interested in, of course, this range, somewhat of a range here. And let's see, take away the log chart. You know, something like this. I'm just gonna add the alarm here so I can adjust it later. But also, if this range together with like the day dipping and then going green again, and the day goes green as it triggers this line, that would be perfect for a nice move. You know, could go up to, yeah, can do 100% move. That's nice. Ooh, H. Nice little bounce. First entry on this day here. Second entry, I don't know. It just, of course, would be nice if it stays here for a bit. But it's not such a clean move. It's just really wide and whippy. Really wide and whippy. THTX. Nothing. Nah. Nah. I like that it's tightening up here, but that doesn't mean anything. It could just go next leg lower. But if you look on the big picture, you can see this sort of a trend line here. Something like this. You can see the price try to get above. Now on the weekly it looks like the beginning so far of like a head and shoulder, but that doesn't mean anything. It means that this line is super interesting, but not gonna bother today. It's in a few weeks maybe. This one, no, doesn't look so good. Oh yeah, this one is super interesting because it triggered here and I saw it and I felt like, well, it's too soon, but then it actually just rolled over, so that's good. Didn't act on it. GNS. I would be interested if it comes under this range. Or actually, I'm just gonna leave that line there and add an alert here. See what it looks like if it hits it. But nothing today. Oh, what is this? XPEV. Okay. That is interesting. This one is going to $35. Maybe. ADR, not really my type of stock. And it's, I mean, sure, it has clean price action, but it happens so much overnight. And I've been talking about this one before, and I mentioned this, first of all, how it bounced off of the 50-day here, but you didn't just buy it, but then it created this range here, so you could have gotten in on that range break. Then of course it was too early from this one. This was like a 2-3 day trade, so let's say you could have made, you know, 5 hours or something, but now it has a double a higher low with the same pattern, you know. See how it came down into the 50-day on the 1 hour chart, did the same thing here, and then it came up and then it created this range instead. So the entry day was actually here. Here somewhere. So, but then I can't fill this position for it to be worth it for me. So I guess if it sets up again in a super perfect way and you can get in on like the next 3-day action, that would be nice. But it's moving a bit too slow for me. But it is looking really, really nice, especially on the weekly. Super nice. So let's just draw a range here, actually. Just to imagine, you know, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Something like this. Whoop. But again, nothing for me, especially not today. This one is showing weakness, it's falling. Still within, you know, the criteria of a breakout in a few months or a few weeks. If it holds up here, you can see like the left section is really long, then it quickly spiked under, came above, so it needs some time to digest this move, but it's not as strong as you would have wished for in a macro downtrend. So yeah, this one has never made the next leg after getting over the 50-week. Like, you could say that this area was super nice. You know, you could say that this one could go from 80 to, you know, wow. Oh, that's a big range. What the 80 to 1,000, but no, it did not. So where are we? Wow, okay. It's just tough. If it's perfect, sure, you can give it a try, but showing weakness right now, so it's probably going lower. Bullfrog. Starting to develop something. I'm not on the daily, but like on the weekly. Dan. Yeah, for sure. 100% move in a few weeks to the $6 area. Maybe. It's holding nice here, higher low. Spiking. But it's too soon for anything. Even if it breaks this line now, it's probably gonna roll over to create a bigger double bottom or something. Ooh, looking nice, but it's kind of losing momentum. It did reclaim. Oh, super liquid reclaim. But that's nice. It is looking really nice. I think it's too soon this week, but I think that next week is could be really interesting. So we filled the gap, right? Almost filled the gap. But then we could go up to the $3 area, so maybe a 50% move for sure. It could be nice. Let's see here. Next week is the 9th, I think. Monday 9, yeah. So next week 9, 10 maybe. So nothing for today. Nothing. What is this? Wow. Oh wow. Why I still have this on this chart or on my list is because of this, the weekly picture from 2008. And then it fell for, oh my god, for like 10 years. And then it went sideways, bearish sideways, and then it came down under this range. So, if this one finds some sort of a bottom here in the next year, so I shouldn't really be having it right now, but these things can really move, you know, but it's way too soon, of course. But if it stays here for a year, then sure, it could be nice. Nope, nothing. Let's see. Ooh, I2 biopharma. Lots of therapeutics slash biopharma has been popping the last couple of days, weeks, and right now I see nothing, but the week closed high, and it would be nice with a sideways week here, not getting too bearish, and then a week from there, maybe, or we'll see. We'll see. It's nothing today, but I'm gonna mark this blue so that maybe I look at it tomorrow. I don't know. Lots of lines here, Mr. Andreas. I don't know. I'll just keep this alarm, I guess. But yeah, it needs a few more weeks, I think. We'll see. This one I traded, but I got out for pretty much break even. We'll see if it rises with the 10 week. Nothing today. Nothing today. Man, I've been waiting for this one. I don't know. What is it doing? It could be nice. Maybe next week, if it goes green, there could be something. But if this one comes up here, of course, then this week goes green. So let's see, let's remove this alarm. And then this week or next week 9, 10 go green. So nothing today. Man, I should have started the stream with the market conditions, what the overall market is doing, because then you get a bit of a better understanding to my thinking right now. Why I might not be so excited about some things, because the overall market is kind of falling. Same here. This one looks super nice, but then now it just fell. This is falling. So sad. I mean, if this here, right here, on this day, where are we here? Yeah. Man, over this $1.50 area. If this was the right market, this one would have gone to, $2-3. maybe not 3, but 2, 2.5 maybe. So nothing today. Wow. Look at this one. From 3.5 to 2 to 10 to 2. This volatility is insane. This short squeeze is absolutely insane and nasty. I tried to get this bounce, but I couldn't find my entry on it. It acted really weird. It's just... yeah, it was super unclear. And then it popped overnight. I guess this entry in the morning on like the 15-minute chart here. Maybe. You could have gambled. 3% risk. Yeah, 10R trade. But I didn't see it. And once you have something like this that just falling, you almost sort of think that, oh, it's never gonna bounce again, which, you know, there's a possibility that it's probably not gonna bounce. It creates an even bigger range to fall, and then it bounces, like it really shakes everybody out. So this was a hard one. Ooh, like I said, N was looking actually really interesting. Oh yeah, I tried trading it. Wait, here I had some sort of entry, like a bounce trade. Yeah, as you can see, I was sorta right on the idea, and I actually hit my target, but I guess I don't know what happened. But now it's coming back, so I don't know. Let's just make this blue. Maybe something interesting. This one is grinding higher. I don't know. Slowly grinding higher. But this one can be really nice if it creates a range. This is super nice. Like if this is the start of the range, this one right there, and it falls down and comes back. But I'm not gonna have an alarm here. It's just interesting. It's probably next week. But then again, if it goes next week, it's kind of the first week made a topping tail. Second week actually would be better if this one comes up even further. That would be better actually for the whole setup, for the overall setup. This one also, I took a paper cut on it, or a loss, because I tried to trade a bounce. Didn't really work the way I wanted, and I think now actually first green day maybe. Is there any volume? No. It had, I think I traded on this day here, and I thought this was the increased volume, but now it's just creeping lower on no volume. Man, this is a tough one. It would be cool if next week it creates, I don't know, first green day. I mean, I want to keep an eye on this. Even if I don't trade it, I just want to see how it acts in real time. OP, Ocean Pal. Okay, wow. Holy moly. Man, this area right there. I'm pretty sure this one on some time frame, like let's say maybe a year or 3 months. Yeah, here 3 month go green. Nah, too soon. Month. Ooh, yeah. Wow. Sometimes you have to zoom out so far to see what's going on. You can see red had, it's like a, if you're trading this on 1 minute chart, you of course you buy above this area, but the price also likes to fill these empty gaps. So let's see if doing some, let's see here, it opened here there, and then it came over here. Let's see if there was an entry on the daily between these months. So So this is the month of August and September. So September, August, here broke out. The month went green, or actually it took out the last month's open, not the high. The high of the month was here, and it didn't really come back to fill this area. Usually the price likes to come back and fill the area, but if it stays hovering above, that could even be better. So you could argue that you could have found an entry here somewhere, but then of course, what's your scanner gonna be to find this bottom dump? Better to wait if this one flags here. Whew, it is warm. Next week, or actually no, 3. That's today. Yeah. Not my type of trade, but if this week goes green, that would be interesting. But not my type of trade right now. Man, this choppy stock. First green day. It's a tough one. It didn't end in total weakness, it ended in some sort of a strength, and this range was the range to play right there. Once it came back in range here, it also coincided with the day going green, extend a move down, create a bottoming tail, and you could have bought it in here somewhere if you zoom in, depending on your setup. I would actually like to look at this on the 15-minute time frame and where the day went green, which was in this area here. Day goes green, let's say a 15-minute buy setup. What happened? Day going green here. Oh, all the way up there? Yeah. Was a tough one. In this case, it would have been better to wait for the 1 hour to trigger. So you would get in here somewhere, and depending on your risk and time of day, you could risk the lows of the day, which would be 12%, but that's not really worth it. But since you're holding it overnight, would you want to risk the low 5%? Then of course that would be a really nice trade. But it's a tough one. I can't sell in after hours or pre-market, so for me that would be a total gamble. I would not have been able to get out if I didn't like the development of the charts. So tough one. Oh yeah, but today, what is it doing today? Anything? It's just bounce. It's at resistance. Nah. Oh, same with Axla. Huh. Same but different. Kind of looks like it wants to go lower. Look at these wicks, and on the big picture it's like a big head and shoulders, which I've talked about before. So nothing here. Oh, my legs are falling asleep. Oh yeah. This one could be interesting. Really interesting. Today. It might be too soon though. Would be better if it happened Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow. That would be better. So I would look for this to just free fall. Is it gonna do that? I don't know. Nah. So I think that in 1 this today and tomorrow, and then maybe fall from this area, and then maybe get to here, 40% maybe. Then that could be a nice bounce play. But today I don't really see anything. We will see. MPDB coming soon on Wednesday, the 4th of October 2023. Oh, okay. One of those setups that's like, well, it feels too soon, but I've seen this work, so it's kind of hard to. I mean, look at this bottoming tail. I would be interested actually if this comes over here, maybe with the day dipping, but it's too soon. It's too soon. But I wanna look at it, so I'll leave it there. Well, what is this? Oh wow, look at the recovery. Recovery from where? Oh, this has to be the weekly charts. Look at this recovery. So this is super interesting. Look at this huge bearish pattern. Went down, triggered the next step to the downside, but look at the volume and the bottoming candle. So this could actually, you know, if you want to swing this, I'd say it's very possible to like buy it here and risk the lows of the week or something. But the question is, how explosive is it gonna be? Maybe it just stays there for, you know, a year and then goes higher. So it's a tough one. You would need some momentum indicator to, like some price structure with volume to attack it. But man, I don't know. I guess it's interesting to look at maybe, but nah. It would need to flag here for, you know, a week for it to be interesting to prove that it's staying at these levels. Big gap up, crap, and then it came back. Sorta has a range here, so this one could be interesting if it goes red on the day and then coming back green. Ooh, look at where this is on the weekly. On the 20 week, it wicked from the 20 week, and if it creates a range here, that could be a nice bounce play to get up to the $17 area, 30%. But it's not today, but that's actually also super interesting. Bounce range break to 17-ish area. So let's add an alarm here just to be notified if it pops again. I shouldn't be complaining, but it is warm. I should actually remove this shirt, but since I'm filming, I'm not gonna do that today. Let's see here. This absolutely looks like shit. Absolute shit. Ooh, okay. Man, this one in a little bit. It's too soon, but it's gonna be nice. This one as well, looking really nice. Not this week, maybe next week. Mark this blue. Nah. Nice, finally getting down to some more shit names. This one, I don't know. Could it just come back out of this? I doubt it. But maybe. maybe could do that. So I'm just gonna keep this blue in case. Comes back green. Let's go with the same thing here, but on the 3rd, which is today. Binox. Also creating a nice range here, but it's too soon. It is too soon, but I like that it's filling this range. Doesn't have a nice history of staying up here. No volume over here. And here, there's actually some structure on the 1 hour chart, which is nice. This one can be also interesting today. Yeah, it did go green, and now it's up. It's up a lot, 50-60%. So this is what I'm talking about. These stocks that, you know, on the daily you're like, what is this? But they are going higher. They are going higher. And some of these have gone, you know, so high that you wish you took your entry. So this one could probably rally to $2 if, you know, there's a huge short squeeze or something. Not today, or, well, I don't know, over the next few weeks if it just keeps going higher. Of course, really nice volume. But right now, this wickedness, I don't know. I'll keep it just to look at it during the day, but unless something beautiful happens, I'm not interested. Oh yes, this one today for sure. I made a nice trade on it the other day. A 10-hour trade, but now actually a 13-hour trade. And I'm looking for this to quickly dump in the morning and then reverse back to the 68 area maybe. Leaf W. Ooh, this one as well. It came back overnight. I don't like that. I don't like that. But, wait. No. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. But I have to, I mean, it broke out. As your, yeah, your stop loss would be at the 20-cent area. If you took it as a breakout. But judging by the market conditions, I don't know. I feel sketchy. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I love this range. Ooh, they go green. No, not yet. Not yet. But I still wanna look at it. It's too soon. Yeah, maybe. It all depends on. Actually, this is also something. If we have a green day in the market today, this could be something. This one too soon, I think. Pixie went crazy last night. Man, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. It's, you know, in hindsight now, it isn't too early on the daily because, you know, the daily 10-day curled up as this one is ripped. And it had a really nice range here, just like FEMY here. Same type of range. Now this one is up quite a lot, 300%. What happened here? So it spiked over this area and dipped and then ripped. So what is Pixie doing? Wow, it's a tough one. I don't like how harsh it fell here, but could also be super interesting. Hit resistance on the weekly. What did FEMY do? It was above all resistance. Okay. So all the resistance was here. That's quite interesting. FEMY. Actually, this wedge coincided with all the weekly resistance here in the 115 area, and it broke out on the intraday level. So it was pretty much clear skies. But if you look at which one was it? Pixie. You can see that we are at resistance. This wedge that it had was on the 10 week, but then where did it top out? On the 20 week. So that's a tough one, and this one does not have a history of going above the 20 week, only if it sets up here for a few weeks maybe. But could it be a bounce play to take out this area? Yeah, maybe. Short reach. Do you spell breach like that? Breach, I don't know. Short breach yesterday high. Short breach yesterday go green. Oof, that's a lot of lines. Oh, okay. I don't like the action in the night. It took out this area, which I was watching, but then it came back down. So that's just weakness. That's, I would say, a sign that it's going lower. And I would be afraid to take this. But you never know. You never know. So if I make this line correct, it's actually, wait, this one here. It's all the way over here. So could we have a bounce? Yeah, sure. 30%. It's good enough for a trade. If anything, gonna also keep this as like a they go green question mark. They go green. TGG, they go green. I like leaving notes like this because this is not something that that is looking perfect. But if over during the day it holds up, the day goes green, and then you see some strength on the red to green line, then it could be a 2 to 5 hour trade. So I like leaving these notes so that when I look at them, I'm not all confused and I over trade because I don't really know what I'm looking at. Man, this is hard because I've seen many of these, like this one, maybe spike down again, and then the day goes green up to the $1 area. So same here, gonna keep this for a potential day trade. GGG, they go green. 3, 10. Oof, what is this? Man, this one is dumped. Wow, scary stuff. Super scary stuff. Let's remove this one. And if I find it again in the future, sure. This one, tops, that I've been watching for months, I think. Yeah, since the beginning of August. just because I like the base and where it is. Something happened yesterday. Got some nice volume in here, but it got quickly sold off. But I like, you know, this range. This is just a random range on the chart, but I wanna, you know, if something sets up here, I could maybe be interested. But I don't know. The best thing would be a nice flag at the $10 area. So we will see. Not sure about this one. And these are from last day. Nope, absolutely not. IMMX. Nice base. A bit choppy. No entry like really anywhere. You could argue that, you know, this day here or this day was the best entry, but so unclear, so wide and whippy. So I don't know. I'll keep it up here to look at it. RVLP has some structure, which is pretty much what I'm looking for these 3 to 5 hour trades. So I'll keep an eye on it, make it blue. Same here, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe make it blue. I'll remove it during the day if I don't like it. I don't know. What's this? Get rid of it. Wave the first green day. Where? Oh, maybe here. Look at this. Nope. Get rid of it. Let's look at the pre-market. Some new names so far. Why do I get only one name? Should be more. Two names. What? I don't have this one. Oh, it's lagging. I don't know why, but my trading view, if it stays open for too long, it starts lagging. So I can't use the proper functions, which is actually really bad. I'm gonna pause this and restart. Okay, I'm back. Still a bit lagging, I don't know. So I found 10 names on the pre-market so far. Just gonna leave this up here. And I'll quickly go through them here, see if there's anything of interest. Oh, this is a scary one. Look at this. Gap up, huge volume, day close strong, and then what happens? It just falls. Oh, man, scary stuff. Scary stuff. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. Kind of like a first green day, but it's already up here. I don't know. I actually don't see anything interesting here. Yeah, I don't want to look at this one. Get rid of it. This one maybe. but it's already made all the gains. I guess if it stays here for a few hours, then maybe, but it's already at resistance. Don't like. Don't like. Could it go here? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe next week, but now, no. Don't actually want to look at this. Any news? No, nothing. It's just falling. Disgusting. Actually, kind of the same scenario up here, but no volume. No. Yeah, if I find it later today, maybe. I don't know what this is. Nah. So much crap. Nope. Don't want to look at any of that. So that's it. I'm gonna go through all these names that I marked, and I'll make a trading plan for today. So see you later. Okay, back. So got really warm, then I got a bit cold, so I just put on some clothes again. So I sorted through a lot of stocks that I recently looked at. So let's see here. I had like 20-30 names here, so I had to read and narrow it down so I'm not all over the place. PFIE. Yeah, nothing. Why did it trigger? Okay, so looking at the overall market, small cap looking nasty, really nasty. Maybe due for a bounce, but like this little wick action. So yeah, who knows? This is overall really bearish. The bigger indexes holding up quite nice. QQQ and Nasdaq holding up nicely. S&P is bouncing off the 200-day, I think, yeah. Or bouncing. We will see. But the place that I have in mind, it's 7 minutes until market open. The first one I'm looking at is this one. I already have an order here at 56.84, I think. 15 shares. Looking for this to go to about 68 today, if that happens. But if it just goes and closes like strong the first 15 minutes, then I think I'll just buy above that and risk the lows of the day. This one is kind of hard because the market is falling. It's not a swing trading environment. This is a super nice looking flag, but it's I don't know, it kind of went too soon overnight, and it fell yesterday, and then insiders bought $1.5 million worth. That's why it's bouncing. So it's a tough one. I don't really like how it broke it, but it's also quite bullish since it broke down and came back. But I don't know. I really don't know. It feels too soon. So depending on what it looks like, I mean, I really would not want to touch this unless it gets, until late today. But then there will probably be a sign of failure because you don't want the first breakout day to actually kind of made the whole range for the first day. So I don't know, it's a tough one. Then we have Pixie. This one I think late day, midday is gonna be maybe something. Maybe something. Nothing yet, of course, but I'll watch it later today. Same here. It's getting into a tight range, especially let's see here on the 1 hour chart, but it's still too soon. I don't know. It all depends on where the day opens up and how the action is, you know, the first couple of hours, if I'm gonna touch it or not. I saw that Envos triggered something. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Envos. Higher low, breaking out. I don't really have... Oh, it's a tough one. It is looking really nice, actually. It is looking nice. For a move up to here. I don't really have size. Should I put in more money? I don't know. Can I do that just today? Without overtrading? Let's pause this here. Yeah, I'm not gonna insert more money. I need to grow what I have. And is it the market for this to just go straight up here? Maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping for this to pop, create a bit of another range with the daily in mind, and maybe then do something. So now see if it breaches here again. FEMY. Ooh, okay. Morning panic, maybe. So this one, like I said earlier. Oh, okay. Man, if this one goes through here, that can be really nice. I would not want to buy it until this area, so I want some alarms. But that's also interesting. And okay, nice. What's good about this one is that I don't need so much size because it's such a wide range. So depending on how fast it gets there, I'll zoom in on like the 1 minute to 2 minutes, and we'll see. But I would think that this is now the new range and it's gonna chop, and this is the fall area, like or now I'm just trying to predict. I don't know. Market opens in 1 minute, and this one is looking to go higher maybe. Please fill me. That would be nice. That would be nice. Here and maybe here. It's not that fast of a stock, so I'll wait for the 15-minute close. Yeah, in 15 minutes. Have my order set. And this one, depending on what it does, you know, I'm truly only really interested at the $2 area. So we'll see. We will see. That's what's so nice. Am I even recording? Yeah. And that's what's so nice about zooming out, using like the 15-minute chart with the daily and 1 hour in mind, because you can chop yourself to pieces if you zoom in too much. You can really chop yourself up. So it's a much more relaxed trading style, which fits very well in this market. Please dump. Bah! If it doesn't really matter. We will see. But I don't want it to go too high and then dump, because that would be I don't know, it would have been so nice. Okay, leave. Yeah, fuck, man. Is this really what I want? Is this really what I want? Yeah, I'll enter this on a wide risk. If it just goes, you know. Here we go. Leaf higher than. Okay. Now I have an order in case it wicks down and fills me, but I don't know. Oh man, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Should look at the 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Oof, FOMO. FOMO, FOMO. Look at that. It's really nice volume. But I did not just want to buy it. 5 minute closing in 1 minute. 2521. There was no fight at the entry, so it's a bit too fast. So we'll see what happens. If it makes a pullback, maybe it wicks me in. I don't know. But that's the risk like that I want to take, if anything. Oof. GRTS, okay. What is that? Okay, get back to the 50-minute charts. Oof. Get back there. Okay, nah. Don't want that. Or do I? Man. I'm gonna pause here and update if I do anything stupid. Okay, so update. I'm inside. I changed it to dark mode, and I'm getting a little bit of FOMO. The charts are not acting right. But I haven't touched anything, which is good. I'm waiting for more information, basically, because let's see here. Basically, everything is red. We gapped down. Usually means a reversal at this level. Other charts are looking bullish. Look at the 1 hour here, looking nice. So let's see. This one, it's maybe gonna do the panic that I was looking for, and maybe in 30 minutes could be a super nice dip buy. We'll see. It's acting really nice so far. This one did not do what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to wick down and fill this gap on the 1 hour, but you could say that this one triggered the 1 hour and it filled this gap pre-market, and so that idea was perhaps bad. But I'm thinking that maybe it's gonna create a bit of a range here, because you can see the topping tails on the 15 minute. It's not really acting right, same as this one. Come on, LIFW. Oh my god, look at that. So it might be good, because now the 50 minute filled this area. GNS, what is this? No. No. Which one was? There we go. So depending on how it acts here, this could actually turn really bullish. But I don't know. I don't like that. You see this candle here? You know, a quick spike, which pretty much no one is able to get into because the price should have a fight around the entry area, which it didn't. Then you could argue that it did it overnight, so it's gonna act differently. But then you have a second perk, or peak. See this one? Barely touched over, and then this candle down. Oh, I don't know. I'm not in it, I'm just watching. Ooh, really? We're gonna get panic? That would be insane. That could be insane if it falls from here, because that could be a... Wait, where am I? Oh. That could be a... Ah, so many lines. I'm trying to see the levels. If it bounces from here, that could be a 30-40% bounce. But we'll see. We will see. It has to get down another, 20% before I'm interested. If it happens. If it happens. So I gotta zoom out again. I'm too zoomed in, getting FOMO. Oh, leaf dumping. Would be so nice if I got my entry. And then the day continues higher. Would be nice, would be nice. Did I remove it? Pixie. Yeah. Oh my god, look at this one. Pixie, yes. So now I'm adding alerts on the 50-minute where the day goes green if it triggers. And then I want to see the price hold, and then depending on how it looks like, I might add, do a trade. So now it's triggering because I just added it. GPCR dumping. Okay, do I still have my order? Man, that could actually be scary if it comes down from there. It's too big of a fall, in my humble opinion. MSP recovery, which one was that? Is that leaf? Yeah. Oh yeah, I still have my buy order. So we'll see. Then... Which was I looking at? Yes, this one. Oh. Scary stuff. But I'm holding my order here. And hopefully the hour will... Oh, it's a bad close. That's looking lower, But it would be nice if if it ends with a wick, and then I can just set my stop loss and hopefully it holds. But that's looking scary. Ooh, FEMA dumping. Man, I actually want to save size for this one. It would suck to be in this one. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that entry. Here we go. Remove. Okay, so I removed this one because even if this triggers here, it's gonna take some time. I might as well play it on this range. Wait, not this range. This range. If it comes back, that would be a much better entry. But looking at FEMY, this one is looking beautiful so far. And in this area, actually in this, let's see here. In this area, yes, I'm interested. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, leaf holding. Okay. Ooh. Would I want to buy this one? I don't know. I don't know. I missed my entry. And it sucks that this happened. Fuck. If I get lows of the day, it has potential to go. It's gonna be a chase. I don't like that. Really don't like that. Really would want this to go lower. Yeah, but it's low volume. We will see what happens. But it closed strong though, that's nice. That's nice. But it's not impossible for this one to come down here. It's not impossible. And then create higher lows for, you know, a few hours and then go. That would be the best. It would be the best. For me not to get FOMO and buy here. Okay. Yes. Adding green to red alarms, waiting for the chart to act on it. Okay. Just going higher. 10%. What can it do? Man, I don't know. It's either gonna go back from here or it's gonna enter parabolic state and it's go higher. But with the market as it is right now, I don't know. If we get an hourly close above here, that would be nice. But then it could be too far off. I don't know. And now I should not be recording because there's nothing happening. So pause. Okay, I got a little bit of FOMO, but I've seen this before. If it dumps against me, this 1 peak, 2 peak, 3 peak, but I bought the pullback to close the hour, risking this hour's low. So I'm gonna add my stop loss right away. A little bit of a FOMO trade, but this thing could just absolutely go. Let's see here. Sell lows 2659. 5, 6. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So I got my stop loss. And could actually add and raise stop to maybe this. Actually, no. Wait. All right. What are the rest of the stocks doing? A little bit of a recovery on FEMY, but if you look at the 1 hour, it doesn't look very good for it. You can see this. So you can see this closed under the 50 hour, and now it's like sort of retesting. So maybe in an hour or so. And this one dumped. I told myself that I would rather wait for the actual range, if anything, for this range break, than just buying, which my previous thoughts were. Why is it crossing? It's not crossing. Ugh. Wait, it's not that one. AWIN here. Oh, here we go. Okay, nice. So it's green on the day, which is interesting. Now I'm looking for strength above this level. So I'm in this one as a trade, and I'm looking at this one. So no, actually gonna make this dark blue. It's not so interesting right now. Pixie. Oof, that's a nasty wick. I would wait for an hour close above the daily line for if anything. And actually looks like Leaf is going. That's insane. I got a much wider risk than I wanted to, 6.5%. But this one could go absolutely crazy. You never know. So I'll just follow the trend Let's say it has, you know, could use the 1 hour chart and look at the range. Let's see here. Yeah, 46 area. So let's draw some boxes. Let's draw some boxes here. Here is one box, and then yes, here is one box. Okay. So depending on how fast it gets there, I might sell and add back. And it might just go against me in a second. Who knows? It would be nice though to add size. I guess could add size if the 5 minute closes above here and you buy the next 5 minutes, and that's sort of a break. So 2 minutes left. Or is it too soon? Because if this thing is going, it is going. It's not gonna chop around from here. It's gonna just go straight up. So I would be interested in adding and raising my stop loss maybe. But you know, this one could just very well come back. Man, I'm just talking. I have no fucking clue. I'm clueless. I am clueless. And now I'm zooming in on the 5 minute, which is dangerous. I'm just gonna stay on the 15 minute. Namaste, right? Okay, ICU is going higher. Ooh. Sketchy stuff, sketchy stuff. Nothing yet, it's too soon. It's gonna, if anything, maybe later tonight. In 4 hours, maybe. This one is falling. If it comes back, creates a range, then could be interesting. Oh, okay, this one went green here, but it's a bit too soon. But I still want to mark the range here. Like that. Add an alarm. You know, if it comes back and wicks on the 50 minute and closes above, there could be a sign to get in for a move later on. And, okay. Should I do it? Should I do it? The risk can be no lower than 28 maybe. It's still too soon. It's still too soon. But I think, you know, if anything, that could be something. If the 5 minutes looks good. Still doesn't look good. 5 minutes. Yeah, I would probably want to risk this one, if anything. Now GPCR would have filled my order, my original order, and my stop loss would have been this. So let's see what happens. See, it still did not close above. It needs another 5 minutes, which is nice. The longer it stays here, the better, making higher lows. And the first 5 minute candle to close above, I'll try to get in on a little dip and raise my stop loss to fill my size. You know, this could be a 2-3 day move. Would be nice to have like a 3-4% risk. So I could sell off some size later today, if anything. If anything. Yeah, I'm gonna pause again until something of interest happens. Okay, I'm gonna add now. Let's see here. I'm not adding at this price, but I put a order in. So let's see here. Based on the first 5 minute close above this area, and I still think we're gonna get a wick down. So I hope to get a double entry from this area. Just that instead of my stop loss being here, it's now up here. So I have 500 more shares. Ooh, okay, let's see. Then I have to raise my stop on this pivot, which I talked about earlier. If, you know, if I get fills or shares. Come on, bam, bam, bam. Fill me up, come on, fill me up. Let's put it at 64. Or this is the exit liquidity and we're going down. Man, this little volume break is not so convincing. All I can do is wait and then raise my stop loss to actually 2762, 2761, 2761, 2761. Come on. I have an order at 48. And then a little bit. Oh, I guess it is a bit soon. It is a bit soon because this one closes in 3 minutes. So still making higher highs, higher lows. And my idea is to raise my stop loss to this area, which could also be really bad, you know. Especially if this one doesn't close. The best would be if it closes here and then wicks down and comes back up. Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? I'm just waiting. Other than that, waiting for this one to come back. Give me some signals that it's holding green. Ooh, that's a nice bounce off the 20 and 10 day. Just need some more confirmation. Some more confirmation. Nice. Nice. Also dumping, so maybe later today. Nothing. 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 Interesting, but it's too early. It has room to fall. You know, it's not. It doesn't feel ready at all. Would be another thing if the base was down here, ready to go up, but that's not what I'm looking for. BTCB. Starting to look. I like the range, but it's too soon as well, I think. Oh, Leaf is going higher. Really? That's super nice. Super nice. Hopefully it can still wick down and give me some more orders. That's what it's been doing before. Coming back, but maybe it's not coming back. Look at this shit. Wow. Let's go. Wow, look at that. Okay. Okay, can I buy at like 313? Wait, what did I do? 355. What? Oh man, I do this I do this all the time. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Instead of writing 0.3013, I wrote 0.313, so I market bought. Although at a decent price, but that's not what I want to do. Man, that's bad. That's bad. We'll see where this one closes. It would be nice if it closes above this line. Then an actual entry on this trade would be above this 2-minute break with this new stop under here. But that's only if it closes above and triggers again. Really nice volume coming in. And it closed. Okay. So if I were to take this... Man, I feel like I'm gambling a bit now, but it's looking strong. Really nice close. Here. So let's see here. Add alert. Question is if I would want to go in heavy size on this one, and this is a, let's see here, I'll add one more order to buy. If it goes above here, I want to buy at 368 and then raise my stop to here. 3144. And I want to buy 368. And how many shares? Ooh. So if I were to take this entry from the beginning, I would need 1,000. Yeah, let's go with 1,000. I'm a bit heavier than I would like, but I still think that it is showing some insane strength. There we go. So if I get this fill, or if I'm gonna raise my stop right away anyway to this area, 2916. Here we go, 2916. 2916. 288. And I bought some more shares. Did I get all of them? No. 1700. And how many should I have if I fill 600 more? So my math, 2.3, right? Gonna double check that after. Okay, see if I get that fill. That would be nice. There we go. I filled and I raised my stop loss to here. See if it holds or not. It could be, let's see here. Man, this is fun. 2,300, yes. Okay, so let's check where my actual entry is with all of these ads. So let's go to this one. My average is 2988, which should be, let's see, 2988 here, with a stop loss here. Okay, and I have more shares, so I'm a bit too heavy. I should have 1,800 shares, but I have 2.3 thousand. So let's count according to that, which would mean I'm up a little bit, you know, a little bit. Okay, and something else triggered OTLK. Which was that? No. Nah. Nah. Okay, let's remove some lines here, man. Too many lines. If this holds, that was perfect. Then I added in with a wide risk, unclear range. It never gave that perfect entry, but this is an entry. You see this line here? The price just can't go lower, and then it finally has a close, a strong close with volume up here. But then you don't just buy, because the price likes to fill the gap, which it did here. Of course, this could reverse in a second, and I'm out for a loss. But so far it's looking good. My first target is up here. I'll load off some shares if it gets to there, so we'll see. Gonna pause here and come back if there's anything of interest. Okay, well, I tried. Stopped out for, let's see. Yeah, 1 hour loss. It's perfect. I got filled on the exit here. Did not do what I wanted it to do. I really tried to get more and more size and zoom in on the time frame as how it should have acted if it were to go higher. Now, of course, this entry is quite far away, so it's a super tight risk. I know that it's where the multi-day breakout is here. So what it did is that it triggered above and then triggered in a few people, and then it just rolled over. So now I'll just wait for another entry. You know, maybe late day would be nice if it creates a range here for a few hours. makes me think that, damn it, you know, 3R. I've been talking about that. Get those 3R. But this is not a 3R trade. If it was another market, if you weren't just dumping, this one would have just shot up to 36 area in like 2 minutes. But we're not there in the market, so I did my best. I took my loss, and I have to zoom out again and just wait. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Pause. Okay, a little bit of recording. Man, it's been a slow day. Slow day. So let's see what's going on here. Been watching this one is bleeding. At first I wanted to take a entry like in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll get my 5R right away. Actually, I need to raise my stop 8528. Raise the stop 855. Let's go with that. Actually, I'm not gonna let this do anything. 879, 879, 879. I didn't even have time to explain. So, been watching this all day. Created this range, but I bought it. Let's see. I should sell out any second. 8, 9. Gonna erase my stop. Like I said, I don't wanna. This one is acting really weird. 8, 8, 8, 6, 8, 8, 6. Let's go with that. There we go. There we go. 8, 8. Ooh. Okay, nice. Okay, good. So I got a 4R trade. I had a 5R target a little bit above, but happy about that. See if I can explain my thought process on this one. So now I'm up 4R on the day, which is nice. So, thought process. It'd be funny to see if it hits my original sell, which was here. Oh yeah, there they go. Or actually no, it's 10 pennies away. So I've been watching this all day. Had a huge spike first day, came back, and then it bounced off the 10-day moving average. And then I saw this intraday range. And now I wanted to buy it as it went green, but as you can see here, this is the red to green line right there. So it went green, then it went red, and this is where I wanted to buy it here, 7/8. The second time, you know, it came back, and so I did. I actually bought it a bit lower at 42. Yeah. Put my stop at this level here, which is the hourly low. My thought process was that it's gonna make higher lows on the 1 hour chart all the way. And wow, okay, let's see. Where is it now? 5R, 5.5. But I sold it, so it doesn't matter. I'm super happy with that. With that trade. I mean, if you look on like the 1 minute, it's acting super bad. This one, either it's gonna just explode and go crazy high, or it's gonna reverse so quickly you'll have no idea where, you know. Yeah, happy about that. And let's go through the rest of the list here. Waiting to see like 1 hour buy setup from this one, if anything. But it should not have done this, you know. Where I bought it on the way up here, it should have just gone here on this candle. It didn't. It reversed. So many people got fooled in here over the multi-day breakout, and now it's just falling. So probably gonna wait to see some volume here before I get interested. AWIN. A bit similar to what I just played, ICCM. So. But it's too far up. I would rather play this. Oh wow! Oh, look at that! God damn! God damn! Let's see here. 7R potential. I got out to a 4R. I'm super happy. But it's fun to see how you could have handled this. Like follow it on the 2-minute chart maybe. But you never know with these plays. These plays can just absolutely dump in one candle. So I didn't want to give anything back. That would have been above my target. Okay, FEMY. You know, I wanted this to panic in the morning so I could buy it, you know, on the bounce, but it's just slowly hovering down, which is nice though, because that could mean that this has potential as a swing trade in a week or so. But I think still it's gonna bounce tomorrow at the $2 area, so I'll keep that on a watch for sure. NVOS, oh, okay, NVOS, it's actually going like right now. I'm gonna get a starter here, risking the lows of the day, 600. Okay, I got a little bit of a starter. Let's see, red to green line is here. Actually, if anything like before, should get 400 more. 400. Okay, I got 1,000 shares. Now, I'm buying things without my trigger, because in this market, it's like things just, they don't trigger like they should. They more is go and create massive FOMO for people. And so if you wait for like a trigger entry, you're gonna be left behind. So it's better to buy when it's getting close, you know, close for whatever you're looking for, and then risk the lows of the day, and then you can just add if it goes higher, you know. So okay. Let's go down this list. I'm gonna have an order set on this one, but it's too soon. If this 1 hour comes back, I wanted to buy above it, but nah. It's too many things. Too many things. TMPO. Look at all these dumps. Yeah, the only time it actually worked was this day, but then you can see that the width of the candle wasn't that. Oh, look at the volume. Wow. It's too wide of a candle. Or I mean, of course, could you buy it here and get like a 30% intraday bounce? Yeah, let's see here. But it's too soon on the 1 minute, so I'm gonna just maybe add something like this. Then maybe later we'll see. Okay, back to the 15 minutes. Where's my music? Where's my music? Nothing. Binox, nothing. Ooh, but this could also be really nice. Really nice in a few days or a week or so, if it stays here. It's falling. It's falling. Nah. No. This one. What is it doing? I kind of missed the entry. Entry was here. Actually, could I get it? Maybe. Low odds. ALXO. Let's see, 749. Hoping to get in on a wick. Got a bit more size. That's my risk level. Let's put it over here. What is Envos doing? Oh, is it? Where was I risking? Yes, lows of the day. Leaf V. Okay. Envos. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to these. No. 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 My eyes. I have so much screen time the last 2 weeks, 1 week. My eyes are really fucked. But I don't see anything here, so I'm just gonna hide it and look at it in an hour or so. Didn't I buy 2 things? Man, I'm confused now. No, I have Novo. Envos. Oh yeah, I left an order for this one. But I don't want it if it goes higher here. Then I will remove it. Would be so nice, a wick down. Oh, that would be nice. Come on. Bam. Bam. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll stop recording for a bit until there is something interesting. Okay, recording again. ALXO went too far too fast, so it's too bad. Should have watched it closer. And it was just popped above the trend line, and I think the 5 minutes. Let's see here. Oh, the 50-minute just closed. It's gonna be hard, but I think the best would be to actually wait. Let's see how it looks like on the 5 minute. So once it hit this trend line, the 5 minute never went higher. So a 5 minute trigger above, I already have some size, but then I could lower my or raise my stop loss a bit to the lows of this hour, which is also red green. So right there, 2000. All right, let's go Envos. Higher, 1100. The only bad part is that it's very early on the new hour. It's 4 minutes in. That's a bit sketchy. It's a bit sketchy. And it closed. Let's see if it can go over again. I'm a bit scared. Should I be? I don't know. What about the 15 minutes? I think that would be a more appropriate risk level. Or just wait for the 50-minute close in 9 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. 9 minutes. Yeah, like so. Leaf bouncing. Wonder how quick it reversed. Was quite chill actually. Could have followed on the 2-minute charts. Oh, that would have been hard. Yeah. Pause. Okay, so again, it is premature, but I explained earlier why I'm getting in earlier. So it kinda triggered on this hour, but as I said, I was gonna wait for the 15 minutes to trigger. It never did. But then this hour made a new low, and then it came back, made the day green, barely green, and then I bought the pullback again to 3.2 and raised my stop loss from this hour to this hour. I saw now that I'm a little bit heavy. I have like 400 too many shares, but that will be good for now. Hopefully this hour closes strong in 28 minutes. Okay, a little bit of an update. Envos was 1 cent from stopping me out. Don't really know so far. It's right on the day again, so would really like next 50 minutes with the hour to close above 32 cents. Now I actually bought some LIFW on the market right here, because if I wanted to wait for the 50-minute trigger, it would have been right here. So now I just bought it here, risking this area. I haven't put my stop loss yet. I'm gonna give this like 1 minute wick action, and if it doesn't come back right away, I'll sell it. I love that the 1 hour here closed above the 10 hour, but that doesn't mean anything. So my hope for this is that in the next 2 hours, this one will close, at this 27 area at least. That would be nice for a potential gap up tomorrow. And then, yeah, ALXO. I'm glad I removed my order because it came back. So this would have been my order and could have made 2R safely here. But my target was actually this going back here to the 8 area. So I was wrong in there. And then there's nothing else. Oh yeah, ICCM broke out out of this range. So I sold it, like I said, here in the 888 area here. But I'm still super happy about that. You see there's like no price structure. Even though it's making a little flag, it's really hard to see. Really surprised that it's breaking out of this as well. Not sure if there's any news. I don't know. I got the meat of the move, so to speak, and I'm happy about that. Okay, a little bit of an update again. I got stopped out from Envos. 2 things I did wrong here is that I added too early. I mean, it didn't show any signs of strength with these wicks. But what's good though is that since I was not risking the lows of the day, I was risking this hour low, and then I took my ad and I had my stop loss here. So it would have been stopped out either way, but I might have had a little bit too much size because of my ad. A more smart way would have been to, at least wait for the 15-minute trigger, if anything. So we'll see if this one comes back and makes a proper breakout entry. Somewhere there. Let's remove that. Remove this. Bring it down. And leaf W pumped after my entry. It went a little bit lower. Yeah, I bought it here, I think, in the 2470. So some nice volume on the 1 minute. But this is basically let it ride for 2 hours and see where it ends up. It would be nice if it closes the day above this area. Yes. A daily close over here, and I am interested to hold this overnight. Other than that, oh, N was coming back. Are you kidding me? Did you really do that? Did you really just stop me out? But I'm not gonna add until I get a trigger on this line now. Enough cuts. And ICCM is going crazy. Man, look at this. So where was my entry? I had 39, 34, I think, here. And I was risking this, right? Yes, this. And I got 4R 88. No, I must have had a wider risk. I don't know, but it's up. It's been up 12R so far. Of course, I could not have predicted this, not in this falling market. I didn't expect this to break out of this trend line on this move. It's too extended for me to think that. So I'm still happy with my gain. If you look at the market, it's just bleeding. Oh my god! Look at the daily on the small caps. This is slaughter. So you see the top here. You have a range, this range, and we quickly peaked above. So everyone who got interested in this area are probably giving up here because we're undercutting the line again. Now, what would be super, super bullish is if we revert from this area and come back into range. That could be an explosive move if it does that, because right now it's looking kind of nasty. Ooh, S&P is weak. QQQ strong, Nasdaq semi-strong. Nice. Good. Right, enough of this update. Right, another update. I just got filled my ads on LIFW, so let's see if this one. It is acting a bit weird, but just first of all, you have the daily picture. It's a flag and it broke out, but it triggered in the highs, the multi-day highs, and then just completely faded. But if you look at the 4-hour chart, you can see that the 4-hour chart never closed above this area before. Let's remove this one, and let's remove this one. So, I mean, I would say it has momentum and it's looking to go higher, but because of the market circumstances, the market conditions, it's getting there in a sharper way. What I don't like about this one is that previously it has pumped overnight, which is scary. So even sometimes it closes the day after the lows and then it still gaps up. Now that's a big gamble. It's 2 hours until close, and yeah, I'm just saying that. Okay, the big picture is looking sorta alright. So that's why I added. Now risking this low. I'd also like also know that these kind of setups could actually, you know, make a low, bounce, make another low, bounce, trigger, and then shake out here. Is something that could very well happen. Mm. Hmm. So I'm wondering, should I? Nah. No. No, I made my mind. It's a really bad 15-minute close. That usually means since we triggered the 1 hour, you should have your stop loss here. But since I added, my stop is now here. Interesting. Interesting. But I guess if I get stopped out, I'm just gonna have to step away from the computer until tomorrow. Alright. Oh my god. Man, I'm having a heart attack. So I said I was gonna wait. I waited. It came under like I predicted, under this my so to be stop area. I kind of knew it the second we popped 1 cent over this top, which was the 1 hour trigger. And I've seen this before, so I connected these lines. You could sort of say that it was well, a fake breakdown in a bear flag. So, you know, I should have been out here at 24.54. It came down 1 minute, and then it reversed on some nice green volume, and then it finally took out this range, which is, I would say, very bullish right there. The breakout range, the breakout candle. Now I'm giving this this alarm here, and if it hits, I'll add my stop loss at whatever the price is, or at this level as soon as it comes back. 1 hour and 15 minutes, so a strong reversal would be nice, but we will see. We will see. NVOS is looking to maybe break out soon. It's green again on the day. It's just one of those shitty days, you know. Just choppy range all goddamn day. So this one is probably gonna go sideways until the close, and then maybe a gap up or gap down, but whichever direction I was looking for, which is to this area I was looking for. So nothing else much. I haven't been going through these at all. I'm just let's see here. ICU. No. It's just too much for my eyes right now. Well, hoping that this candle closes green in 4 seconds. 3, 2, and then 15 more minutes for this hour, which could look really nice, because even if we come back up within this hour, we don't have to come back down here because we already closed this gap. So this hour can explode strong, and then the last hour of market open can really, you know, extend this back to this 30 cent area. We'll see about that. Let's pause. So let me explain why I'm laughing. So I sold LIFW because where are we? I don't know, the hour closed under the 10 week or 10 hour, and it just didn't look as strong as I wanted it to. Even if it pops here, you know, I could not have predicted that. And at the same time, NVOS was building up for something in here. I saw that it came back. I got stopped out here, you know. I had quite the big size, and then I got stopped out, and then I told myself, okay, now I'm not gonna buy like a 15-minute trigger. I'm just gonna wait for the 2-minute breakout, and I'll buy above the 2-minute breakout like I always do. So what happens? There you go. That's the breakout right there. Gapped up, keeps on going. It's a short squeeze. Short squeeze. So that's really annoying because I wanted to be in pretty much with my whole account in this, within my risk level. That was my idea, but nope. I have 1,000 shares, so let's see. I have 1,000 shares from maybe, yeah, pretty much here. So I'm pretty much up 1R, which is nice, you know. Could squeeze higher. I don't really care. I'm just gonna follow my stop loss. But it sucks that I've been waiting literally 7-8 hours, you know, with the pre-market planning the setups, watching every minute of the day, not over trading, really staying back, really, you know, doing everything I should. And then it gaps my entry. Because I told myself I'm not gonna buy premature. I'm gonna wait for the proper entry. Man. Overall market is still, it is bouncing a little bit. I think a gap down bounce day tomorrow, maybe. This one is probably hold overnight. If it gaps up tomorrow, then, you know, even though it's a wide entry, it could be a, you know, 7-hour trade maybe, if I'm lucky, if it stays here the last 30 minutes. Man, I'm tired. I'm gonna end this now, actually. This is the longest record ever. But I think it's nice that I'm zooming out, because sometimes at the end of the day I find myself having made like, you know, 10 trades, and then the next day the transaction costs just take a chunk of my account, and if those are 10 losing trades, that's of course really bad, because then you have, first of all, 10 plus R loss, and then you have all the transaction costs with that. So I'm really happy that I was really patient, even though at the last minute when I should not have been patient. But it's good. It's good. It is good. Oh, see you next week.